Power Book 2 Ghosts, Season 4, Episode 8. Michael Ealy lying to that white cop is bullshit. He gonna end up not trusting bro, especially if him and that white girl was fucking, which I thought at the beginning.
There were two people who told very, very unnecessary lies, like type of lies that have holes like Swiss cheese type of lies. And he was one of them. And that's gonna get him caught up for sure. The other character who had that problem, I think hers is gonna come just do a little bit faster. But then again, we literally have 2 episodes left, so I guess it'll happen in the course of the same episode, probably.
Yeah, for sure. Why are they recapping the end of the last episode with Monet and Tariq? Like, we didn't just watch a recap. They really
it also feels like they just like improv that scene for some reason. It honestly didn't feel like it was written. It just felt like they were having some random conversation, like off camera. It literally just felt like an off the cuff conversation. And you're right, everything they said during the dialogue got covered in the preview, so it was weird to say the least.
It was like a what are we supposed to do now? But then it was like, what are we supposed to do now that Diana killed the cop? And
it was one of them Tariq and Brayden moments. What the fuck we gonna do now, B? What the fuck we gonna do now, B?
But then they summarized last episode's ending. Like, okay, all right, like, yeah, stop it.
What are we doing here?
Drew moving up in the world and becoming the new Zion.
Ooh, daddy. Ooh. Tell me my butt is special. Tell me my butt is pretty. He just looking for approval, man. It's sad that that's how his character is going now.
So is Cane.
Yeah, Cane the same way. Like, since they've lost their dad, right? They're one, figure that they look to for, how to model themselves into life. That approval that they always, the validation they were always seeking, that's gone. They know they're never going to get it from their mom the way that they want it. So they looking for it in other people. And so with Drew in this whole thing with Carter, when you look at it at face value, it feels like very like out of left field. Like, I think when it first happened, it kind of shot me. But the more I'm looking at it, it's like, no, this is same old Drew. This is him cutting his nose despite his face. Now he doesn't even want to do art anymore. Now his hobbies aren't even important. It's just, I just need to get away from y'all so I can be the man. Like, oh, okay, well, all right, Drew, I see where this is heading. Unfortunately, some people got to die by the end of this show. Would not be surprised if Drew was on that list at this point with his trajectory.
Why is Brayden packing into move before he even talks to his bitch about moving in?
Because he's high.
That doesn't make any sense.
Because he's high.
I'm going to talk to her about moving in while I'm packing right now.
Something very weird is going to happen to the dynamic between them two in this episode, and it is nasty work. Oh, my goodness. It is nasty work.
All right. Tariq is tap dancing around a simple question that Noma is asking. What does Carter have against me? Well, he's a crooked cop. What does Carter have against me? Here goes Monet.
Well, we ain't worried about all that. You want to kill him or not?
This nigga Cane is pussy whipped. Come on, Tariq. like, what does Carter actually have against me?
Yeah, like, how did y'all not come prepared with that? And again, like, she held fat. You're right. Like, hold on, man. This sounds like you sending me on a wild goose chase. Like, yeah, honestly, this is concerning, but why aren't you telling the whole story here? Like, what do you get from this?
Well, he's a crooked cop. He can do anything he wants.
Okay, well, that no, fuck no. Yeah, no. You handle it. Go handle it.
Right. Speaking of Monet, I think she only wore one outfit this entire episode.
Yeah, I think she had all happened in one day. This whole episode happened in one day.
That was weird. I'm sitting here seeing everybody else change.
It didn't. I was about to say it happened in one day, except I seen Noma change outfits. But I think she changed outfits because she had that meeting later.
Yeah. And then Cane was like working out. But Cane was working out. But I don't think Brayden changed.
Yeah, Effie didn't change. Yeah, this might have happened over. No, because Brayden had got the call that she. No, this might have happened over 2 days. I think this episode happened over 2 days.
Oh yeah, because he looked at her phone the one day.
Yeah, the one day, and then the next dude, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be up there on Saturday."
Monet wore that one outfit for a majority of this episode, and I'm kind of concerned about their wardrobe budget.
Hey man, they going all out. They had to pay Michael Ealy. You feel me?
Facts.
Had to pay my boy Ealy.
Okay, This girl is basically dead on the bed, and she has the absolute worst roommate, friend, whatever the fuck that girl was.
I ain't want to call the police. Nigga, she's about to die. Fucking die.
What are you
mean you want to
talking
call the
about?
police?
Why is strung out ass? Why is strung out Brayden the one making sense here right now? You sound stupid.
Man, I don't know. And then and surprise, surprise, what's in the coke, everybody?
Fit.
Jesus.
Crazy. Davis is clearly salty about the news of Noma and Cane getting married, and so is Effie. Which, why the fuck is Noma basically throwing this marriage in Effie's face like this? Oh, we're getting married, and can you make him some social media profiles? Bitch, that's not what you hired me for.
No, but she do need that, but like she petty with the whole, oh yeah, he did good on the ring, didn't he?
Extra. Like, what are you doing?
Extra for that, for sure.
So let me get this straight. She is now throwing Davis's failing law firm in his face as to why she chose to marry Cane, the man who doesn't have any social media whatsoever and a mile-long record. What sense does that make?
But look, though, you didn't peep. It wasn't about that. See, Noma's thing is she keeps people off balance because she keeps them wanting. She keeps people wanting to impress her, wanting for her love, wanting her attention, whatever. Right?
And so she kills them like Obi?
Well, yeah. But that killing of Obi motivated Cane into doing some shit he never did for Monet. Right? Being capable of doing shit that he was never doing for Monet. Like, Cane was a headache, a problem, an issue for everybody he fucked with or worked for until Noma. Right? And that's because she filled that, ooh, mommy, hug me void for him. And low-key elevated him a bit. And the same thing is done with Davis, right? Okay, he offered me up a solution with legitimizing me here in the U.S. You had nothing for me after homeboy got killed, right? What does Davis come back with? Boom. All right, well, I got homeboy, the politician, that'll solve that problem. Just like that. Like, that didn't materialize until after Noma motivated him with the whole Cane, or at least that's how it lined up. Or Davis probably already had it in the works, but you see how it kind of flows from her perspective.
Yeah.
Like, do something for me, and then I will rearrange the board for you. And it keeps people jockeying for position perpetually.
True. That's true. I'll give you that. Okay. Noma is lucky that Anya is a full fucking idiot. Your father was a drug dealer, but I have nothing to do with it. That's just him, not me and all these security guards and Cane. Not us. We're not drug dealers. But
he was a criminal. At first I thought she was gonna like tell the truth because I think dude was a criminal, but I thought she was gonna be like, and then I took over the business. Like I had to obviously slide in there. She's the second person. She's the person who told a lie that's so outlandish that it wasn't even believable to her goober ass daughter.
Facts.
Right, and so that's going to come back to bite her in the ass probably next episode because she was already able to ascertain all this information on Cane that quickly. How long do you think it's going to take her to find out that all this shit that you just fed her is bullshit? Or there's more to the story than what you're leading on?
Yeah. Yep.
One bump in with Carter next episode, and this whole facade comes crashing down.
Unnecessarily, too. Hey, she just told her everything will be sweet, but no.
That is one thing I didn't enjoy about Ghost. Like, understanding that, like, Tariq literally doesn't need to know that you're like on your way to kill Dre. That probably was a mistake. But the idea that he didn't want to acknowledge the shit that they had seen, right? Like, he just wanted to get over shit and move past it and just like never talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some pretty traumatic, probably life-changing stuff. And he just wanted to kind of forget about it, or at least that's how it was written. And so looking at that now, that fatal flaw in Noma again, it is the same annoyance. It's like, okay, look, man, they're not that dumb. Like, she's dumb enough to have gotten to this point and not asked any hard questions, but clearly she's waking out of that funk. So you're gonna have to have a plan for, and I guess the whole legitimizing of the playing business is part of that. But like, we got all this history before this happened, like that is still going to be an eyesore So the idea that she just never has to pull the veil back for her grown ass daughter is kind of silly.
Her grown daughter that's fucking another drug dealer. What are we doing? Okay, so Brayden hatches this great scheme to kill homeboy. I mean, I get it. He's coked out of his mind. So like,
yeah, but he on some real tweak shit because he said we going in there to scare him.
Yes, that's
we
what
going in there to scare him, and that shit escalated like no other situation can escalate outside of a drug addict's situation. It went from
like, fam, you didn't need to kick in the door and start screaming at people right off.
Yeah, we gonna scare him. We gonna scare him. Now do a bump if it's cool. Go ahead, knowing damn well, like 100% it's lace. You know that's why you here. You know it's lace, right? So hit it. Go ahead, yeah. No, hit it again. No, hit it again. Hit it again. Later,
and then I'm gonna shoot you.
And then I'm gonna shoot you in the face because again. In his mind, it started spiraling. It was like, nope, one more. Nope, I'm still mad at him. Do it another one. Nope, I'm still mad at him. Do another one.
God.
You know what? You don't deserve to live. Bow. And then now Tariq is yelling at him like this was gonna go any other way when he decided to go with him in the first place. It's that Benny Hill shit.
Yes,
but I like that it is all starting to pile up for Tariq because again. How was this ever going to go any other way? The biggest drug dealer in New York is a what is he supposed to be at now? Like a 22-year-old, 21-year-old college student, right? Mm-hmm. And he's going to hide in plain sight because he is the smartest person ever, and he's going to get his college degree and get his father's money and save his mother, and he's going to get out of this shit like Batman, right? And we're starting to see how this would actually play out if a damn just wet behind the ears was just a teenager a couple years ago, found his way into these situations with dirty cops and drug lords and international criminals and international crime syndicates and now you got a few bodies on you that people are gonna start knocking about. You got people around you that you can't necessarily just sneak up on them and kill and walk away. It's going to end well for Tariq, and you can see the walls closing in even if he doesn't see it.
I mean, realistically, he had Junior's body from earlier this season that would have probably ended up being.
That's what we haven't even said nothing about, because I know that's about to smack him in the face next episode. We got Junior's body. We got obviously we got Salim, right? That
I forgot about Salim. Damn,
nothing happened with Salim. That's coming back, and then we've got homeboy that literally just happened. I know there's a camera somewhere. They got out the fire escape, but somebody saw them go in the building.
Well, there's an old lady that was like, "Are you okay?" or whatever, like screaming from the other apartment. So,
not to mention, Brayden went and told his girlfriend what he did immediately after. I just don't even.
She was ready to immediately crack.
She immediately cracked. Now, let me get this straight, lady. Let me get this straight. You started talking to Brayden. You interjected yourself into Brayden's business with Tariq. You got Brayden doing drugs. You gaslighted Brayden into thinking it was okay for you to be addicted to drugs because of your sickle cell. Then you overdosed. And when you wake up, right, obviously Brayden oversteps, right? Because you can't just go and extrajudicially execute somebody on behalf of somebody you ain't even talked to yet, right? At the same strength, it kind of felt like she was making him the source of what she had going on at the moment.
Yeah,
which
it did kind of
hella crazy. Because I'm like, we wouldn't be here if you wasn't no junkie, right? Like if you wasn't a junkie, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. I probably would have the presence of mind of not to track this man down if it wasn't made to be okay for us to just be out here gallivanting with these drugs, right? Right? Yeah. Who did that? Who got us addicted to drugs?
Oh my god, yeah.
It was just like I get it. Okay, I'm mad. You didn't need to do that for me. Like I didn't ask you to do that. All very valid. But like she woke up and she was like, what, you thought you lost me? Hold on, chick. Stop for a second. Pause. reverse Uno. How in the hell you gonna pop up alive talking about, oh, you thought you lost me? Yes, absolutely. You look like something out of a Tim Burton movie about 8 hours ago. And but I thought this stuff was all cool. You know, my sickle cell, it make me feel normal. I know what I'm doing, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. You done bought off somebody who sold you some fentanyl.
Crazy.
Not to mention, I gotta talk to you about this whole, group thing. Y'all done kicked us out of the situation. Again, I was doing that because I was high off of your drugs. I probably got it out of your purse. You know what I mean? So can you maybe talk to them, let them know I was a rookie at this shit? I didn't have my faculties about me.
I'm a lightweight, so
I'm a lightweight. Just, tell them it was my bad. You know how like you shouted at my drug dealer partner about knowing everything about our business in open air? Right, like
I know everything. It's okay.
Can that just be like a I fucked up, you fucked up, we just mulligan it kind of thing? Maybe can we do that? Maybe
because one of those things could have got both of us killed.
Both of us killed right then and there. But please, no. Tell me more about how this is disturbing your peace.
Oh man! All right, here go dumbass Diana about to kidnap that little white baby. Diana, Diana, go home. Look at Instagram at this little white baby. You're at his school. You about to kidnap this little white baby.
She is hella hot. Like it's bad enough the little boy seeing your face and is going to remember it forever because you were the last person he saw after his mom died or before his mom died. Or, by the first he knows before his mom died, but and of course, anyways, and now you're stalking him at his school, which again, we live in a digital age. Big brother's always looking. Somebody, something saw you somewhere looking at that little boy. Hopefully it don't come back on Diane. I don't think we have enough time for everybody to get their just due. Some people are going to get off scot-free.
Sure.
And Diana low-key deserved it because old girl deserved it. And, we didn't want to do it while he was upstairs. But, oh, well, stuff happens.
But she's just on stupid shit in this episode. Tariq getting the condom was fucking hilarious.
Fam,
like, why are you getting offended?
No, yeah, why wouldn't we? What is going on? I knew that was I knew where they were going. Like it was obviously that was communicating towards not our crowd. That was probably for the women viewers. Who may have experienced a similar situation with losing a child, unfortunately. So that I think they were speaking to not us at that moment when they were doing that. But yeah, the attitude was a little much. I was like, I mean, like just on a general sense, we don't have to talk personally about me and you and us trying to go forward in life. But I'm saying like just in a general sense, I'm in a drug war.
Dog, she literally said, "Is me getting pregnant?" She said, "Is me getting pregnant the worst thing?" Bitch, you just lost the baby.
Like you just got
you got pulled into this.
They just beat that baby out of you. Like they beat it out of you. You didn't have an abortion. No. One of our enemies found you walking on the street, beat you nearly to death, put you in the hospital, and now our baby's gone. So
yes, maybe getting pregnant is the worst thing.
Tonight? Let me ponder. Let me think.
Yikes. Okay, she's not the only one saying stupid shit. Monet told Cane, what did she say? She was like, "So you really gonna betray your mother? Bitch, you killed my father. What are you talking about?"
Was a wild No. It wasn't that one. Oh, you
no, it was when Drew. It was no. She said that to Cane when he was like lifting weights. And then she said it to Drew. She said something else to Drew.
She said to Drew, "Well, he your replacement daddy." That shit almost sent me. I'm like, no, she did not. I wouldn't
have to have a replacement daddy if you didn't kill him.
Didn't. No, she not had the unmitigated goal. She had the unmitigated goal.
Facts.
To bring up that man's father. That was insane.
Now, see, for Drew, she killed his father. She killed his little boyfriend. She didn't kill a lot of niggas that.
Yeah, but to say she on one with Drew for sure.
Facts. Cane is unnecessarily petty. Why are you buying the Fight Club? Y'all got no beef with Michael Ealy, but here you are starting a war just to be petty.
It's turned into a sibling rivalry. This is all going back to when Cane was hunting down Drew for shooting at Monet or setting up the shooting on Monet, right? This has never stopped.
Right.
I think Drew feels a bit emasculated by Cane on top of being emasculated by Monet. So it's easy to just lump them all together as the family's the problem, for his sake. And with Cane, he knows that Drew idolizes him to a certain degree, to the point that he wants a similar position in every facet, right? He's trying to mirror Cane's life in every way. Oh, you gonna link up with Noma? I'm gonna link up with Carter. Oh, you gonna be her first lieutenant? I'm gonna be his first lieutenant. Oh, you got you a little business on the side? I got me a little business on the side. Like everything Cane's doing, Drew tries to match. And so Cane, looking at that, you can take it one or two ways. You can pump your brakes, have some empathy, and talk to your little brother and let him know that he's moving too fast and hope you get through to him. Or you can big dog him, and Cane is choosing to big dog him right now, and that was the point of buying the warehouse.
Yeah. Speaking of Drew and Cane, if I had to guess, when Drew smiled at the password, Cane's password is definitely FE123. Yeah, right? Like that's
something simple like that. Yeah, something simple. I wish they would have actually shown
FE123
what it was.
FE over Noma 123.
FE over Noma.
What is this middle school health class conversation that Brew and Diana are having about losing out on their dreams by having a baby?
They promised light-skinned Keisha that she was going to get some more exposition, some more screen time. They had to find a way to squeeze it in here. They realized that they did not honor it just yet, so they gave her this scene because and then obviously it was pretty convenient because we don't really have time for these petty squabbles between the characters right now, so they had to clear up what was going on between Diana and Tariq in the moment with the condom thing. So that was our explanation as to why that was so weird and off-putting, right? So I mean, show goes on.
Speaking of things that we don't have time for, they really didn't need to bring Effie's mom into this, especially
where did this lady come from? Where did y'all even find Jax's wife from Sons of Anarchy? Like where did, or his first wife, his ex-wife, where did she come from? Where did she come from? And she was a bad mom in that show too. She just played bad moms in every universe she in.
Yikes. And then Effie being molested is just unnecessary information.
Yo, yeah, like that shit came out of left field. Like Effie being Noma and the Italian dude's secret love baby was so much of a better idea.
Yes.
Like if ever there was a time for you to listen to fan discourse and adopt an idea into the writer's room, so much better than Effie being a product of child molestation. Like what the fuck are we doing? That now I have said a lot of positive things about these last couple of episodes, and I'm staying by it. This was weird energy. Don't understand why it needed to happen. It is hella crazy out of nowhere. There were more interesting ways to explain Effie's origins at this late stage in the game,
and we just long ass time ago.
We just gonna pitch her daddy touched her, so she ran away. That is come on, man. That is
and
the best.
Her mom shits on her at the end of that scene.
God damn, yeah, and her mom is probably a junkie too. She's probably just a degenerate somehow and didn't help her daughter anyway. Probably fed her to the predator in some way. And
that's why nobody will love you.
For money. Yeah, asking for money, and now nobody will love me because you can't get no money. Yeah, that sounds like old girl behavior. What's Brayden's girlfriend's name? L. That sounds like L behavior.
Yeah, for sure. Why is Effie so goofy, looking like she's about to kill Cane up until the last few frames, and she's all giddy again? Leave this nigga alone. He's got a fiance now.
Yeah, I mean that's her person now. I think she's pretty much chosen between Tariq and Cane. I think she's chose up. I don't know how this is going to work with Cane being Noma's husband. Why does it feel like we're setting up subplots for another show?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's too much.
It doesn't feel like we are rounding off arcs. Like people should be dying. People should be going to jail. People should be escaping. It feels like we are planting seeds for another project which is weird because if that's the case, then why is this one even ending? If that's what you're doing, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they start closing some stuff off here, but they got a lot open going into the last 2 episodes.
Facts.
Are we sure it's 2 episodes? I mean, they did say that twice.
You never know. You never know. Well, apparently they said 2 episodes until the premiere or until the finale or whatever, according to one of the comments that we had. Supposedly, but all I saw was 2 episodes.
I think that's what they said they meant by 2 episodes. But then if you run it, and then I would have taken that, right? But then if you run it right back, I'm like, okay, well, I don't think that's what they meant if they said it again.
All right, final scene. What is this weird ass conversation between Michael Ealy and Noma? Like, I get that they're joining forces.
Love it.
But like,
I love it.
Why?
Because it's the most likely thing to happen out of that. They should have taken the job to kill him and ask for Noma's help, is what they should have done. They shouldn't have just pitched the information to her and expected them not to speak. That is the dumbest shit in the world.
Right.
That is the dumbest shit in the world. You won't provide what evidence he has, right? His man is not going to be bought. He's showing that on our first interaction.
Yeah.
And I am just supposed to kill him, and that's supposed to help both of us with this little bit of information. No, hell no. I'm gonna get this man here, and I'm going to see what the threat level is myself. That is what
kill
makes
off all competition.
Sense. Yeah, that's what makes sense in both of their positions for them to move. And both of them are here. Hey, somebody come after you. Somebody come after you. Okay, well, why? Like, where did that come from? Like, I was kind of in the shadows to this person a minute ago, and now I'm squarely in the radar. Why? Okay, the only really way to find out is to talk to the source. And of course, they set up a perfect situation to get themselves put into a corner. So now everybody chose up.
Michael Ealy has a top dog drug dealer, and she has somebody that's a high-ranking NYPD member. It makes perfect sense for them.
Match made in heaven. Match made in heaven, and you
and that was
served
just
it up because you didn't want to put in no work. Because you didn't want to put in no work. You wanted to kill by proxy.
Yeah, no, I mean they definitely left themselves wide open for
that.
And now everybody else can benefit from this situation. Literally, everyone else besides Tariq and Monet can benefit from this. Because Kane's got a job here, Drew's got a job here, Diana can find somebody else to fuck. She can kidnap that little white boy and run off.
Now here's an interesting way to send this off. We saw how Snowfall ended, right? And for to my dismay, for the vast majority of Snowfall fans, it ended the way it was supposed to end. Sure. Right, with Franklin getting his just due for what he did to the community. I think that's a very virtuous and idealistic look on life and how rich people end up turning out, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see if Tariq meets a similar demise, number one. And then number two, is the reception the same? If Tariq ends up under the damn jail, or Lord forbid, catching the bullet that is so eloquently evaded him throughout the years of Power Universe, then how do people accept it? How do you get it? Like, I feel like this was a one-track train to one destination from the start, but I don't know if people are going to receive it the same way. I don't think they're just going to chalk it up to, this is what happens when you play in the drug game and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah, and plus, honestly, I feel like you're going to get unanswered questions. Like, what the fuck happens with Yaz and Tasha? And
they live a normal ass life, like
they should.
Ghost wanted them to live in the first place.
Facts.
They live a normal ass life.
Where the fuck? Lauren is in custody too, right? Or not custody, but she's in.
Lauren is gone, man. Lauren doing her own thing. Yeah, she probably done changed her name and moved somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay,
she gone.
Okay. I guess we got all the questions answered then. Outside of that, damn. We'll see, man. It's got to go somewhere, and y'all not paying actors no more, so I guess that's logical. So we'll see.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and give us your thoughts on episode 8 of season 4, Power Book 2 Ghost. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Come back to us always. We will be finishing this thing out to the end. That was crazy. We will be reviewing this thing on out until the final episode. So give us your thoughts, and we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. And make sure you subscribe. We will also be covering Power Book 3 Raising Canaan when that drops, coming soon. And make sure you go through our playlists. We've covered Power Book 2 Ghosts since the first season. We've done Power Book 3 Raising Canaan and Power Book 4 Force. So make sure you check those out. Peace.